Well, Mark Robinson, we're in preparations now for another big FAU Cup tie. How excited does that make you, first of all?
Yeah, the boys are excited. Yeah, I get excited, but no, it's great. I mean, the fact that we're to the last 32 is already a good achievement. But to get to the last 16 again, 2 years on the trot would be fantastic. You know, I don't know if it's ever been done by a League Two, League One club. You know, to get to the last 16, 2 years on a spin. I don't know if it's been done or if it has. I doubt very rarely. So no, we're all excited. We're all looking forward to it. We've had good preparation. Well, I'm a strong believer that we need to try and replicate as much as the first team do, really. So we wasn't in quite as much as the first team, obviously, because they had games, but they had a few days off around Christmas Day and then a few days off around New Year's Day. But apart from that, we just come in and we trained as normal, worked them hard, almost treated it like a little bit of a mini pre-season without obviously tiring them out. But no, I think it's important that they have that mentality and they get used to coming in over those periods. So we just come in and trained as normal, really.
If you look at the last round and the brilliant victory at Huddersfield, not so much what the players can take from it confidence-wise, but also the whole day and how they had to handle the big game atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, they were a good side, make no mistake of it. You know, I think they were equally as good as Newcastle last season and Watford. And, you know, they caused us problems first half and probably had the better chances. But we enjoyed good possession, and second half we were really good. I mean, I don't think they got in our half for sort of 15, 20 minutes, and in the end I think we thoroughly deserved the victory, and I think the boys gained confidence from that, definitely. We started a little bit slowly, but when I look back, you know, the fact we travelled up on the day, so we left to Cherry Red Record Stadium 7:45, so most of the boys would have been up 6 o'clock in the morning. So to do that journey and come away with a result is fantastic, because as you know, I'm big on mentality, and we are what we are. We haven't got the budget to stay over all the time, because fingers crossed we were going to get through and we might have another tie, so we had to do what we had to do. So I think the fact that the lads prepared for that so well and got the result, I was really proud of them.
In terms of the group, you talked earlier this season about perhaps some of this year's crop lacking a bit of confidence. How have you seen that change now?
Yeah, I mean, with results, Chris, confidence come, and you know, early in the season it was hard because, you know, we didn't have Paul and Toby ever, and we were playing, you know, young lads at centre back, and you know, they're key positions, but those lads are learning now, and we've got to the stage where, you know, even when we're without Paul and Toby, we're confident we can still get results even though those boys are young, and it's just been a confidence thing and just growing. I always knew it'd come because I know they're a talented group, but you know, when you take the spine away from a side, you know, it's always going to take a little bit of time, and that's just been it now. But they're really confident at the moment. They just need to keep realising what it takes to get the success that they're having, and keep doing that. And that was the only thing against Huddersfield a little bit first half. I felt we played a little bit within ourselves, whether that was a little bit the fact, the journey, getting it out their legs, I don't know, but second half we certainly went for them and showed them what we're about.
FA Youth Cup run last season led to some players getting professional contracts as well. I mean, what can this season's crop take from that in terms of moving forward? Yeah,
I mean, obviously that's the ultimate goal. You know, the lads who didn't get contracts would have enjoyed that run and his experiences that stay with him forever, but the ultimate goal is for the gaffer to sit in the stands hopefully Tuesday and see players that are worth pro contracts. That's always the goal. So that's why, you know, we have to play with, I believe, some flair and excitement, because of course we want to win, and of course it's great for the club if we win, but also, you know, fingers crossed the gaffer sits there and sees players that he looks, you know, in 2-3 years time could potentially be running out for his first team. So that's almost always the goal, is to be organised, try and win the game, but at the same time let the players express themselves and, you know, let people see what they're about.
In terms of the opponents on Tuesday, Hull City, what do you know about them?
I've watched 3 games on DVD, so I've watched them thoroughly with James, and gone through everything as much as you can. It's not quite like seeing them live, I can't lie, but you know, we think we've got as much information as we possibly can, and we've worked off of that, and at the same time making sure that we do enough about us and what we do, because, you know, that's important as well, is that the boys work on what we're going to do on the night. If we could get a good healthy crowd, it'd be fantastic. It's just so important for the boys' development. Obviously it strives them on as well to have, you know, if we could get 800-900 fans behind us, sort of cheering us on, it's fantastic, and it gives us a bigger chance of winning the game. And fingers crossed. I mean, I've had a lot of fans come up to me after the North Greenford and Bristol Rovers game and how much they enjoyed it and how the boys played and asking about certain players. So fingers crossed. I see no reason why they wouldn't see that again.